What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Thursday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. 5 Chiefs players absent for the final day of training camp. What that means for the team as they get ready to head into preseason game number 2. Plus, head coach Andy Reid revealing his playing time game plan for Saturday. How much you can expect to see from Patrick Mahomes and the starters. That is all coming up. But as always, first give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and we get into it. That does it. Chiefs training camp has officially come to a close after 19 days of work. The Chiefs wrapping up their final day at Missouri Western State University. Just this morning, they started a little bit early at 8:15 a.m. Now it's on to the regular season. Just 2 more preseason games are all that stand in the way of Kansas City getting things kicked off. 1 more coming up on Saturday, and it looks like a number of key players are going to remain sidelined. And I realize this show has turned into basically a huge injury report in some episodes, but I promise you, the health of this team is going to greatly impact how far they can go in the postseason. With a 3-peat on everyone's mind, staying healthy has got to be key. There are 17 games to get through. A grueling end of the season schedule ahead for KC. If they have any hopes of running it back, they have got to stay healthy. So let's roll through these real quickly. Yesterday, right offensive tackle Juwan Taylor left practice early with a shoulder injury. He was absent again today. ESPN's Adam Schefter shared that the team's not highly concerned with the injury. Also, for the 4th day in a row, no running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire or safety Brian Cook. Now, the team shared that Cook is still out for personal reasons, while CEH is dealing with an illness. Afterwards, head coach Andy Reid saying that he's in good hands. On top of that, no offensive lineman McKay Mettauer, who tore his MCL on Saturday, or Hollywood Brown, who dislocated his SC joint during the game. All in all, 6 players total were absent if you want to include defensive end BJ Thompson, who remains on the NFI list. Additionally, 4 players did not work, but they were in attendance at practice. Defensive end Charles Omenihu, who tore his ACL last season, he was present but not working. He hasn't worked yet at all during camp, but he's been attending the entire time. Defensive tackle Chris Jones, who again is dealing with that same little shoulder stinger from last week, he was there, not working though. Offensive lineman Wanye Morris, who sat out yesterday but worked on Monday, again did not participate today. He's dealing with a bit of a bone bruise on his knee. Wide receiver Jaron Hayek also dealing with a shoulder injury. He did not practice as well. All right, 1 player who sat out yesterday, however, was back to work today. That is running back Louis Reese-Zammit, who was dealing with a little bit of back tightness on Wednesday. He returned to work on Thursday. ESPN's Adam Teicher tweeted out that there's probably going to be a long list of guys unlikely to play on Saturday, including Juwan Taylor, Hollywood Brown, Chris Jones, Nick Bolton, and Justin Reed. Of course, that is the Saturday preseason game that is coming up. Kansas City hosting the Detroit Lions, 3 p.m. Central Time is going to be the kick this weekend. 2nd preseason match. More on that later as head coach Andy Reid reveals how long he plans to use the starters. So for one last time, we're going to send it up to St. Joe for our last report from the field. Tucker Franklin, take it away.
A short and sweet practice to wrap up day 19 of Kansas City Chiefs camp up here in St. Joseph, Missouri. Look, I think the boys are ready to get out of here. A 10-10-10 practice, but a lot shorter than usual. Only a few highlights to get to you, so let's rip through those real quick. First, let's start with this couple of deep balls. First one to McCole Hardman. Patrick Mahomes drops back, finds him deep there. He gets in the end zone for a touchdown. Another one to Justin Watson. You're going to see that hopefully a lot this year. Love to see the resurgence of the deep ball. A couple of candidates we have not seen a whole lot catching deep balls today. Let's hit the special teams. Louis Reese-Zammit working on those kickoffs. Chiefs did have a little bit of a hiccups on that kickoff coverage and kickoffs in general, just the special teams of the new kickoff rules. Lots of hiccups there. Louis Reese-Zammit working the kickoffs with Harrison Butker here. Let's wrap it up with this last one here. We got a fullback on the roster this year, Carson Steele. He's really a halfback learning how to play fullback, but they got him in here for the fullback dives. They're going to come back in Kansas City. I hope we see it a lot more. One of my favorite short yardage plays that the Chiefs do run. That's going to do it for my time up here in St. Joe. Appreciate you guys following along with us at KC Sports Network. Over here at the KCSN YouTube channel, we really do appreciate every single like, subscribe, like, and share of everything that we put out there on KC Sports Network. So that's going to do it for me up here in St. Joe for this season. I'm Tucker Franklin. Let's go ahead and send it back to you, Hayley. You know when you discover a new binge-worthy show or a song that you bump on repeat and you have to share it with your friends so they can experience just how awesome it is? That's kind of what it feels like when you discover Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. That's such an awesome deal. There's no way you can keep it to yourself. Friends don't let friends overpay for wireless. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan and switch to Mint Mobile. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. That's mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
All right, thank you, Tuck. A big shout out to him. He has been up at training camp almost every single day, bringing you guys all of those on-the-field clips and the insights. So big thank you to Tucker for crushing it with all of the camp content. All right, moving on. We got the press conference coming up. We are not done with training camp just yet. Of course, training camp has to be wrapped up with some big hitters. We bring you the final press conference from St. Joe. Step into the podium today, head coach Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. We kick it off with head coach Andy Reid, who talks about how much he's going to use the starters on Saturday's game.
As far as the play time goes, the ones will take a half, and then we'll kind of fill in after that and just see how the rest of that goes for the third and fourth quarters. Yeah, I was telling somebody that in this day and age when everybody's on their cell phones and doing that, it kind of brings everybody together, and you can't help but talk to the person sitting next to you there. And I think that's a positive. You're staying in the same dorms, and I think it just develops a camaraderie, and I think that's a positive, yeah.
Now we're going to hear from QB1 himself, who is probably more than eager to get a little more playing time this coming Saturday. However, he's going to have to do so without one of his top receivers.
Yeah, no, obviously unfortunate. I guess we're lucky that it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I know he's in good spirits. He's doing well. So just kind of getting him back going again, back moving around. Yeah, I mean, obviously we lose a little bit of that veteran type receiver in that room. I mean, we have other guys that can kind of replace a little bit, but to have that much talent, have a good understanding of what I want. But he's in the room. I think that's what's awesome. He's talking to those guys and everything like that. And so hopefully we're getting him back sooner rather than later. We just got to keep pushing those young guys to keep getting better and better every day.
Guys, we're going to close things out today with a few tweets, but first we want to show you a taste of what is to come tomorrow. The Chiefs are not going to be on the field, so I'm going to bring you an exclusive interview. This is a guy that knows a thing or two about Chiefs rookie Xavier Worthy. Take a listen.
You know what? He's two different people to me.
Okay.
Like when I first got here, he's very quiet, demeanor-wise, in a room. Like you want to know he's not dominating vocally.
Yeah.
But the person you see on a football field, after big plays, the celebration, the energy he brings to a football field, it's almost like he sits on that goalpost before the game, gets his mind right. And all of a sudden, man, kick returning, punt returning, receiver, he makes plays. He has a little dance, that he does. He's real smooth with it. But no, he's two different people. So he goes from this quiet, well-mannered kid, to this kid, man. I don't care if he's $175 or $176, but the kid plays bigger than he is, man, and he's got some machismo to him, man. So I like the fact that comes out in the right times.
Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. As always, we'll be back again tomorrow night. In the meantime, show us some love. Like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Thursday night, and we'll see you back here for that interview on Friday at 7 p.m.